My dad used to say theology drives your belief, and your belief will drive your actions, and your actions will drive your life. And so when it comes down to it, understanding like where I come from is that God created man. And I always go back to going, God didn't create man in the garden. When you read the Bible, it says that he created man outside the garden and then planted the garden and then placed the man in it, which put man in the wild. And I was telling my wife the other day, I said, when God was, when God was, when he built us and he did that, he's like, hey, I'm going to give you a job. Your job is to take care of this garden and name the animals, right? And it was more so that man had to go all over and find the animals. It's not that God just brought them to him and was like, oh, here, name it that way. It was more like Adam goes into the wilderness, he finds these animals, he names them and all that. And in all of that, God's like, it's not good for him to be alone. He is alone, and he doesn't have what they call a helper. That word is azar, which is the same word they use for God multiple times as a helper. So it was talking about making a helper and then, puts the man to sleep, takes the woman out of him and makes her. She was made in the garden. She was made in what was already created. She was made in what was already safe. It was like man held all of the masculine and feminine, and when he took the rib out and made Eve, it's like he separated the feminine and masculine to make her do other things. But a lot of times people see that as like, oh, he's the helper. And I think men did this to ourselves. I really do think that we were like, oh, well, she's just the helper, like just the help. That's not how that is. It was literally like he can't do it alone. He needs someone who is strong and powerful to do it with him. And it's not a I'm here and she's here. It was a we're here. Like I think that's the part that we miss, is that was by design as well. Because even though I believe this exact thing, that feminism is destroying the family and is literally poised, not only poised to do it, but striving to do it and taking away from masculinity. Like I also look back at it and go, yeah, but the church and the Bible have been not interpreted well enough to go, oh, well, the church is misinterpreted enough to say, well, women aren't allowed to do these things and they can't do that. And I'm like, why? Because they're physically weaker. And that was the arrogance of even men back in the day, where they put women below them. But that was not the intention, man. It's not the way it was made. She was made to make sure that everything that was supposed to happen in God's plan happened. And that's a totally different take on it. Both being equal, both being strong and powerful and helping each other. That's the whole point. And it gets missed. And when men try to effeminate themselves, or they get emasculated by women by just like giving up, and that's what I see. And you tell me what you see as well. But I see men in this whole situation like giving up their masculinity. Like, oh, well, it's toxic. So I got to be more effeminate. And then guys are way more docile. And well, look at that. It's so much easier to control society when you have docile men who don't step up and go, and don't even have the hormones to actually be more aggressive. It's crazy how much testosterone makes men aggressive. And yet it's dropping so hard that guys, my oldest son is 21. Guys 21 years old, like my son, have testosterone levels of 60-year-old men just from 25 years ago. That's insane.